Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. I couldn't remember which way was down. Alright, so I'm out of food and water. So my day today is gonna be hunting for some food and water, I think. At least to start with. Yeah, there's probably some right over here. I think there's usually some food and water in this place. This apartment building probably has some too. I have terrible tools at the moment though, so still getting used to this new point system to upgrade your equipment, which is a bit of a change from the way it was before. There you are. Oh, I don't even have a... I don't even have metal tools yet. Wow. So, while I conduct my search today, I thought I'd talk about, oh, yep, broken axe. Thought I'd talk about... I've been watching the 100, and I gotta say, I like some of the concept that goes into it, but there's some real issues with application of the concept that leads into a bigger issue that I've noticed with I like my shows. Okay, I love sci-fi and fantasy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy. What is going on here? What just happened there? What was that thing that just leaped forward like it was a werewolf and attacked me? I'm not confused. It's daytime. What just happened? Is there like super-powered zombie nurses now? Is she high? She amped up on the methamphetamines, doing a little speed. I mean, that was pretty fast, so. But no, so I love science fiction fantasy stuff. You know, so I get that there's a need to have a little suspension of belief, I guess you could say, when it comes to things like this. And I get that. I get that. That's, you know, that's necessary. And but is there reason to be dumb about it? Like, she's fast. She's just fast. What are you? She's a runner. Oh, what are you? Feral nurse. Ooh. I didn't know. Oh, crap. She backed me right into a dog. Is it dead? I can use its hide, so... Alright. So let's talk about comic book first, which is one of the stupidest instances. Yeah, I didn't think you were dead, man. Freaking sleeper zombie laying on the ground there. Trust no dead body. So I read this comic, Supergirl, and it's got this storyline about cyborg Superman, and he reveals to Supergirl that he's actually her father. This is a while ago. Storylines changed completely because in comics, your story is not a solid thing. Like, people talk about like Superman and Batman and stuff like that, but in the comics, there's no foundation. There's no one version of those characters. You can't even get the same version of the character in two comics about the same character during the same week. So, you know, it cracks me up when people are like, well, that's not the real version. There's no real version of those characters. Every time they tell a story about those characters, they change enough of them to make them like different people. And sometimes it's horrible. What's going on in that building over there? Looks like there's ductwork on the inside, and I've never seen that before. Oh. Yeah. So we got the cyborg Superman. He's like, you know, Kara, I'm your father, you know, all Darth Vader style. That was not expected. Especially since I didn't see him in there with the nurse. No! Oh, I can't believe that didn't hurt me so bad. I didn't mean to jump that high. And, so, he is on this space station that is completely made out of nano robots. And so every person she meets, everything she touches, all the machines, it's all nano robots. And that's all fine. That's all fine. There's not one part of that I can't get behind as a science fiction story. They're aliens from another planet. They've got super advanced technologies. Fine. That's all well and good. And then comes the part where I check out of the story. He decides that the only way... Wow, this guy is tough. There we go. And I don't believe you're not dead. So he says to her, oh, awesome. He needs her body to reconstitute his body. And he's missing about 3/4 of his body. Now, he's about a foot to a foot and a half taller than she is, and outweighs her by probably at least twice as much. So I'm not sure how much of her body he's going to be able to use to reconstitute himself. But then we get to this thing. Let's say you had the ability to reconstitute your body on this planet. We don't yet. But let's say you did. How much of your body do you think you would need to be able to reconstitute your body? I would assume, since we can grow cells in a laboratory You need one sample. One sample. Not an entire body. One sample. And, oh, that one was just sitting there waiting for me. Oh, and he punched me in the face. Is he making that weird... Oh, no, there's a snake somewhere. Right? I forgot about the snakes. Okay, this guy also seems to have a lot of health. Snake? I'm trying to do some work here. It does not involve fighting a stupid snake. Which I think I killed and then I beat completely to oblivion with my club when I probably could have got some meat and stuff off of it. And so I'm like, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We have the ability on this planet to take the raw materials and print cells now. We don't know how to stick them together yet, but we can print cells on this planet. And I'm going to guess if you have a space station in outer space made out of nanorobots and you have the technology to take a Kryptonian who's like nearly invincible, tear them apart to their base components, and then put them back together in the shape of a new body, you should be able just to take the fleshy bits that you already have and grow new cells and do it that way. So that's stupid. So I'm watching the 100. Oh crap, that one's feral. 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 Oh, I stepped in sklooch. That one's gone crazy trying to get to me. I don't know what to do about him when he ran up there. Well, that works. He's still trying to get to me, but he's really, really dumb about it. Are you even like... I'm just gonna take advantage of the door here. I'm gonna beat your silly self to death here, I think. Oh, you got a buddy now. He looks pretty big. Oh, it's one of those eater zombies, right? It looks really big, though. Wow, like, bigger than the door. So I'm watching the 100. And the 100 is... Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. And he jumped out here with me. Crap. They're so fast. Oh, he's dead now. Of course, I'm back out by a dog. I need a club, please. Club. Oh, nice. So, watching this 100, and they're on... It's about nuclear war devastates Earth. Part of the population fled to space stations. The space stations had their own little war. One of the space stations got destroyed. The 12 remaining stations combined themselves into a single space station, and now everybody lives on the space station. But unbeknownst to the population of said space station, the space station is dying, as it's been there for I don't know how long. Seriously, where did you come from? Big fat zombies dropped out of the sky. I was in here. Okay. Now that I'm almost dead again, let's over here to the food mart grocery thing here. See if I can get in this one without 100 zombies attacking me. So, alright, so they got all these space stations hooked together. And they've got gravity somehow. I'll ignore that. It's a big thing, but I'll ignore it. I mean, this. I just saw you appear. Oh, and he didn't go down from an arrow shot to the head. Oh, these guys are tough, anyways. So, oh. So they got their laws, right, on how you can act while you're on the space station, and it makes sense, right? I mean, space station's a closed environment. They have limited resources. You can't waste things. So if you're not going to be a benefit to society, then they can't support you, and so you don't get to stay on the space station. You also don't get to take a spacesuit with you when you leave. And so they... Oh, you know, I don't... no, I did. I couldn't remember if I searched the top floor there or not, but I did. So they, come on. Alright. Nope. Not eating dog food. So they space people, when they're 18 and they break a law, they get sent to outer space. To death. And that's all well and good. And so the show starts with them deciding that, oh, wow. You know, I like the idea of the sleeper zombies, but I wish they'd just stop appearing on my screen. So, they decide that since the space station's failing and they don't want to let the population know because they don't want to cause a panic, they're going to send down to the planet 100 of their juvenile, as in less than 18 years old, prisoners. Because if you break a rule and you're under 18, you get to spend time in the jails, and then they've got the people they've put in there. Well, they've only got one law, so if you break the rules and you get caught, and you're under 18, you stay in cells until you're 18, and then you're brought out to, you know, I guess take a job and then prove that you're worthy of staying on the station. And so they send them all down to the planet to see if it's habitable. And so so the show goes on from there. I'm fine, basically, with the premise all the way up to this point. They get down to the planet. Of course, things don't go right. Otherwise, why would there be a show? That's all fine. You know, there's some political intrigue stuff going on back on the station. All of that is great. And I'm really kind of enjoying the show, ignoring the blaring, you know, if they have gravity, if they have anti-gravity, like if that's a thing. Man, I didn't even see this here. I could just jump through that. If they have If they have anti-gravity plating on that ship, then why are they using rockets to go around? Because you could just use the anti-gravity to get down to the planet without, you know, nearly killing everything, but they never did that, so obviously they didn't have that because everything's rocket-based, so why did they have gravity on board their ship? I don't know. Either way, I'm just ignoring it and going on with the show. Everybody's horrible on the show. There aren't good people on this show. Like, not even close. Everybody is so self-absorbed that they can't help other people. It's like the concept of the show is everybody has to try and do the thing they think is right to the most horrible detriment of everyone else that's there. And it kind of makes me not like the show sometimes, even though I like the concept of the show a lot. I like people, limited supplies, not knowing what they're doing, trying to survive on the planet. But, so they get down there, right? Oh, look at you, businessman. Oh, dude, that guy just clocked me. So they get down to the planet, right, and they're going around, and one of them gets killed. Like, or does he get killed? One of them gets stabbed through with a spear almost immediately. I'm pretty sure some people also get killed, but it basically puts them at war with these people who already exist on the ground, called grounders on the show. This is not a good place to start, game. Trying to kill me? When I said near my bedroll, I was kind of thinking on the ground. Whoa, whoa, where did you come from? Randomly appearing zombie? I like that the game thought this was the best place for me. So they oh. Doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna guess I probably can't get out of here. I mean, I can get out of here, obviously. I meant I can't, like, take the door. That was really horrible, game, and you're lucky that I could even get out. So, anyways, they, sorry, I'm a little distracted by the game at the moment here. So they got these people, the grounders, that are attacking them. Oh yeah, that's the way of the dogs. I don't want to go the way of the dogs. I want to head back toward my base and get some more room here and get my gear reassociated or resituated. And so now they're at war with the grounders. The grounders, who, by the way, have a rule of kill the sky people. Which is, you'd think it's kind of weird because the sky people are the 100 kids who just got dropped to the planet, and not like people who routinely come down to the planet. So where did they get this law of kill the sky people from? Anyways, so they've got this law, kill the sky people, and so that's what they do, is they try to kill the sky people, because that's what they're supposed to do. And basically there's 12 different tribes in the area where they landed, and they're all fighting each other. And they were fighting each other, and now they're unified underneath the rule of this one woman. Well, everybody who's in charge at some point or another is like less than 30 years old. And then I didn't want recipe. What did I don't know what I was just trying to do there. And so, alright, let's get back out here and see about, is that a bear? No. I hit him the first time. I don't know how I hit that guy the first time if I can't hit him now. There we go. So, they, I want the bear's pelt and meat. And not to be killed. Okay. Somehow I don't think my arrows are going to the same spot every time. Okay, where's that bear? There you are. Die, bear. So, so they've got that. So now they've got the grounders they're fighting against. And then, the grounders then... Whoa. The grounders introduce them to, the Reapers, who are another group who seem to be cannibals. And then they eventually run into another group called the Mountain Men. That's a zombie bear, not a bear. You need to go to sleep, bear. And pretty much every... What are these then? I can't use steel arrows in my bow? Is it not good enough? I'm just... I can only use iron and... Oh, dang it. Well, I thought I was going to get to use those. I've led a zombie bear to my base because I thought I had extra arrows. Awesome. Maybe he'll go away. So, they, where's the tool building one? I want to get better tools. Better tools. Construction tools? No, that's using them. Tool smithing. Why can't I upgrade tool smithing? Because I need to be level 5. Well, then I'm saving my points. I'm out of arrows now because I tried to kill a zombie bear. It didn't work. The zombie bear is at my base, which doesn't work. So, anyways, pretty much everything bad that goes down in this show is because they won't talk to each other. I was kind of hoping maybe he had like one hit left on him. And, so I'm not sure why the grounders hate them. And the grounders are like, well, you killed our people. Except they killed their people first. So, I'm not sure why the grounders get to be mad that some of their people got killed because they had started killing the characters on the show before the characters on the show started killing them. And then they launched some, flares at one point that apparently crashed down in a village and killed people. And so now the grounders, they really hate him because you killed one of our villages with your missiles. Except I don't think they were talking about the flayers, they were talking about the mountain men, who are a total different group. And there's no way that they would ever confuse the sky people with the mountain men, because the mountain men always wear hazmat suits. Anyways, this is a long way off of what I wanted to talk about. So let's get back on track real quick so we can end the episode here. Season 2 of this show, which I just finished, is completely about how the mountain men are people who survived the nuclear apocalypse in an underground bunker. The Earth is too irradiated for the mountain men who live in their bunker. And in fact, sometimes the radiation, it gets so intense that they take radiation damage even in their bunker. And so they have discovered a cure, mind you, is the blood of the grounders, because the grounders are people who stayed on the surface and whose children have adapted to the radiation. The sky people, who are the people from the space stations, have adapted even farther because there's more radiation in space. And so this is where it gets dumb. I mean, now this is not a science fiction show anyways, and it's all, fake story, but the mountain people who have advanced technology that allows them, and it's not that advanced, but they all have shunts in their chest where they filter in the blood of the grounders. I didn't see them cross-checking anybody's blood type either. They just fed blood from people into people. And they decided that the best way, they found a cure finally, and the cure was bone marrow from the sky people. And they had 47 of the kids in the compound, and they decided that the only way that they would ever be able to get to the surface was to kill the 47 and drain them of their marrow so that they could apply it to themselves so they could go on the surface. Bone marrow grows back. So you could take some samples from 47 people. There's only like 400 people. So in less than a year, they could have all been inoculated against the surface. And instead, they decided they had to take the bone marrow from all 47 of them completely, immediately. And they couldn't wait like a year. Because bone marrow grows back, as I read, in a few weeks. So, if you can replace someone's bone marrow on Earth now with our technology, I see you coming, Buzzard. And, with donations from another person, why exactly do they need to take all the bone marrow from these kids? They don't. It was a dumb story. I liked what went down, mind you, if they had had another reason for it. But they didn't have another reason for it, and the one they had was extremely dumb and weak. You can't just kill people off for their bone marrow, because you could just harvest them and then let them. Actually, you can get bone marrow from several different places. You could probably donate a bone marrow 4 times per person. That's what 107. Wait a few weeks, inoculate another 107, wait a few weeks, another 107, wait a few weeks. So even if you wanted to put someone through the painful process of bone marrow extraction, I killed it. I killed that ugly buzzard. Let's go see what we can get off of it. What do you wait? 6 weeks, a month and a half? And so you'd have to do it 4 times. So kill him a month and a half, or not kill him. Extract 4 times, a month and a half. Extract 4 times. Oh, did it fade away already? I wanted to see what. If I could get feathers off of him or something. Oh. No, he got... I saw his shadow right here. No, his shadow is right here. Oh. You do get feathers off of him. I just didn't get a body. I got a shadow. I just harvested a shadow for feathers. These are my new special arrows. My shadow arrows. But... so, yeah. Like, month and a half, 3 months... so they couldn't wait 4.5 months, maybe 6 months total, to inoculate themselves. They had to immediately decide to kill all 47 of the teenagers they had with them. On top of that, at that point in the show, there was probably close to 400 people from the space stations on the planet at that point. Maybe not that many. Oh man, that was a dumb reason, man. Like, okay, fine, you want to bleed those people because their bone marrow doesn't work for you. That's great. That seems like a reoccurring reason to treat them the way you're treating them. But bone marrow, that's a thing. That's not a thing. That's like. That's like, oh, we need their hair. We have to kill them now for their hair. Sir, hair grows back. No, we need the hair now. But sir, we've been underground for 97 years. Why do we need their hair now? Because I don't like being bald anymore. Oh. All right. With that, click like, subscribe, and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.